Hi, I'm Natalie Slaiman, and I'm producing a one-woman show. How to escape. Hi. Hi, I'm Natalie Slaiman, and I'm producing a one-woman show in Edinburgh, Scotland, 10:30 p.m. every night. How to escape.
Well, tell us about the show. So it went well. How did it go?
It was really cool. So can we talk about how we met?
Yes.
Is that?
Yes.
So every year in Los Angeles, they do the Hollywood Fringe, and they put shows up for a month. And it's like a little mini theater festival. It's really cute. And so I was doing 3 shows at the Hollywood Fringe. I just moved here. And I was coming back from rehearsal, and I don't have a car because who needs a plan if you're going to move to Los Angeles? I don't have a car, and I was walking back from rehearsal just trying to get the Uber price to go down. And I see this man with 3 guitars, a stereo, a speaker, and a backpack or something. And I'm just humming to myself. Were you just carrying it by yourself?
Yeah. That day, I was just trying to figure it out. Everybody loves this show, but nobody rarely helps you get it all home. But you did.
Yeah, I see him, and
She did. On Vine Street, this isn't what you expect to see. You don't expect to see. So she looked like a little angel, and I was just like, will you help me? And you were like, yeah, dude, I got you. I never want to ask anybody to help me.
that's how it is, because I feel like when you're doing stuff by yourself, you just feel bad asking people to help because it's your stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just tough for some reason.
I feel like, yeah, I made this life for me.
Right.
Like, why should you be punished?
Right. Exactly.
shouldn't-
We sat and we drank a beer. We just really shot the shit and learned about the lore of Hollywood. And then he's like, invite your boyfriend over. Let's make this a party. It was a great day. It was magical. Honestly.
That was before you started the show.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tell the audience,
About
what's the show?
what's the show? So it's a one-woman show. It's called How to Escape. I've been developing it for a year. I started writing it in New York, and then I've been putting it up in front of audiences because it's supposed to be funny. And how do you know if it's funny if you don't have an audience to laugh? So I've been risking my image, or I don't know, it's hard to do this in front of strangers, especially in LA when there's so many freaking talented people. But so it's been a rocky month. But I've learned a lot.
Wait.
Okay.
Why has it been rocky?
So with Fringe, if you know, you don't get tech time, you don't get rehearsal. You're in and out. There's like a show right after, show before, you're in and out. So tech stuff goes wrong, you just have to go with it, People, also, I don't know anyone here. So the fact that I had people in the audience to begin with was like a miracle. So I was really happy, yeah. So some shows went better than others. A lot of it was trying new material and stuff. And it's a story. So it's sort of like a solo show, how people come out with an hour of stand-up, except it's more of a storytelling. I feel like a lot of stand-up these days is going more into a story, not just one-liner jokes. Mm-hmm. So it's more like it takes you on a journey, and there's characters and clowning.
I asked, can you send me your CV or your resume? I only learned what CV meant pretty much 6 months ago, and I was like, what the fuck? But I said, can you send me anything just so I could be a proper host? I want to be professional. And I was like, send me your shit. And the bottom of her list is she went to clown school in France. What's that about? By the way, this isn't the first time I've heard about it. And I have a second follow-up part where when I moved to Los Angeles, everything was called clown this, clown that. So there was Jumbo's Clown Room was above the 3 clubs. There was clown marts everywhere. Anyway, clowning seemed like a big deal. Talk to me about clowning and then maybe about how it led to Los Angeles.
I just have to compliment your shirt though, because that is very French clown core. Very French with the red. Clowning is At this point, it's sort of like as annoying as jazz. I won't say it's annoying, but it's like, what is clown? No. Clown school. There's a clown school in France. There's this old clown. His name is Philippe. Philippe Gaulier. Unfortunately, he has gone blind recently, but he is still alive. And he runs this school with his lovely wife, Michiko. And they take people in to this tiny town in France. It's not even in Paris. It's like an outside of Paris. And yeah, every day you get up and you stretch, and it's sort of like traditional, what you would think of theater school, where you're like pretending to be an animal, or you're stretching, or you're playing a game, or ooh, not yet. But then in the afternoon, you focus on like clowning, which is essentially just accepting that you're not funny and that you are merely just someone for the audience to laugh at.
So it's the opposite of explaining clown school.
Exactly.
It's entertainment. That's a joke. All the cameras broke. See, now I get in trouble for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, don't put that part in. Okay.
No, that was amazing. Okay, there, we got it.
Okay, can I tell you now? If you don't know, Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Not Edinburgh. It's Edinburgh. So as they say, Edinburgh is in Scotland every month of August. It's a theater festival all month. You can see a show every hour. From people popping balls out of their vagina, people squirting into the audience. The largest Fringe festival, which is like the Hollywood Fringe, is like a derivative of the Edinburgh Fringe, right? And so shows go there to like try stuff in front of an audience. And the point is that I went one year and I realized my attention span is so low to see live shows. Do you feel that? Like when you're seeing a live, unless it's amazing, your mind wanders, you're like, oh, I need to.
Yeah.
I realized, like, I had always been into theater, and so when I went to this festival and I said, you know, I can actually see any theater I want to see, what's going to actually hold my attention? And I realized, like, the weirdest sort of wacky kind of pushing boundaries comedy stuff was the most interesting to me, right? Then I went and saw a bunch of shows that month, and I figured out that all of the performers that were so fucking charming that you were like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are you so good at performing? I asked them this. I came up to them after and I said, why the fuck are you so charming? Why are you so good at performing? And they said, I went to this little clown school in France. And then I went there.
Wait, really? How long is clown school?
So you can go from a year to 2 years. So Borat, like Sacha Baron Cohen, he notably went there for 2 years. I went there for a quick 6 weeks.
He seems like a 2-year.
He seems like a 2-year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, that's cool. And how does it, anyway?
You tell me.
Does it apply? So I've met people that went to like UCB comedy.
Yeah.
And learned, like, I remember my cousin was really introverted and then he went to their classes. And I was like, man, that sounds like a ripoff. Like, you have $300.
Right.
But
right.
I've never seen someone like come out of their show more than him. He just suddenly like regulated every room he was in, and I was like, dude, I want to do it. And it was kind of it seemed like it was not a hustle and a great, really kind of affordable. I'm not working for these people, but affordable way to come out of your show.
Doing improv?
Yeah. So would you recommend clown school for everyone?
I would. I think.
Like, for real, jokes aside, because it's funny. Clown school, it's funny.
For real, jokes aside, if you want to connect with your inner child, if that's something that you like have forgotten to, I think you're very connected to your inner child. I think you would like clown school. Do I think you need it? No. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like with improv.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so like
I'm an idiot. Yeah.
It's less about physical. You're an idiot in a great way. We love you if you're an idiot. So
yeah,
that's the thing, and that's why this podcast is cool. Because you're an idiot. Yeah, so it's like.
Totally.
But that's why, yeah. So it teaches you how to do that, and I feel like it's not so much about like physical flexibility or whatever, but it's about like being flexible in the moment. Like if someone, for example, heckles you, whatever, like traditional example, then as a clown, you're not gonna be like, fuck you. You're gonna be like, you're gonna lean into that and be like, yeah, I am an idiot. Like laugh at me, please. That's all I want.
So so do you learn that sort of like buoyancy where you're like, yeah, joke's on me?
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, yeah.
No, because what it really is every day you go in front of an audience without anything prepared. The audience is like the class, right?
Yeah.
And you stand up and you're sort of like, do one of these. Like, you say you have a stupid prop like this, right? And you're like,
Yeah.
oh wait, am I in the light? You're like, and then you yell at me, say like, you're not funny.
You're not funny over there. Look at your shitty, stupid hat.
Oh no, like, so it's about getting yelled at and saying that you're not funny because no one's that funny. Nothing you could say is original.
Is it based on the court gesture, like the king's angry today, and you're like,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, sort of like there's always a use for a clown in society.
Anyway, does humor play into your play? Like,
It does.
how are you preparing for it?
How am I preparing for it?
Yeah.
I leave in a week, so
Sick.
I have to pack. I am doing 13 nights every single night of the show. How to escape.
Wait. You're doing 13 nights by yourself, consecutive nights, same time each day? Or
10:30 p.m. That's a good slot,
Dude.
I think.
You're going to go up in front of a bunch of Scottish people and crush it. That's cool. Anyway, tell me more, sorry. 13 nights in a row.
13 nights, one night off. And I don't know how to prepare for. I'm producing it myself as well, which, is sort of what you have to do a lot these days as an artist is, be the point of contact.
Give you a sound guy or lighting guy?
Yeah, so I have that. It's at a good venue. Rosie O'Donnell's also performing with the Gilded Balloon. Ever heard of her? She's a lesbian. Donald Trump hates her. Okay. We're both, yeah. So I have a tech person. God bless Willow. But Willow, shout out.
Yikes.
Willow saw a 30-minute, what, the name?
I'm just fucking around. I want a person with more mathematical. Okay, Willow.
I was gonna say, oh, please.
Willow's gonna be like, it's gonna be fine.
Willow's chill. Willow saw a 30-minute work in progress version of the show in a karaoke room last year and said, hey, I'll do your tech next year. So
I love Willow.
We love Willow
That's awesome.
for that.
So cool. That's good to know who that person is. And Willow does the whole shebang.
Everyone has their own tech person, right? So Willow, I got lucky with a person who specifically wants to work on my show. But
that's amazing. So then it's not a roll of the dice each time.
It's not a roll of the dice each time. Exactly. No. Willow's on the team. But so the team is basically me and Willow, right?
Fuck yeah, Willow.
Fuck yeah. Willow's somewhere in the UK, honestly. UK native. How am I preparing? So this is a question for you as someone who's probably performed much more live shows than me. All I can think of is so it's at 10:30 p.m., which means what do I do in the morning? I just wait around. What the do I do? So I think in the morning I'm gonna try to meditate by the trees and then take a walk, write down you got this. But that's all I have. What do you think?
You'll probably want to create a pattern so you don't do anything stupid before the show.
Right.
And hang out too much or have too much fun. I would actually organize maybe things to do, hey, since I'm here, I'm gonna go to this fucking castle and walk around there until 3 p.m. And then get back there. So maybe have an activity.
That's smart. Keep distraction.
Distraction. Daytime distraction, and then get back, then get super focused, then go do your sound check and stuff like that.
Definitely.
And so then it's still patterned, but there's sort of and then you leave going I use my time wisely, also kind of thing.
That's so responsible. Give it up. That's a responsible answer.
Because you don't want to do what I would probably fucking do and be let's find out which bar serves the heaviest. And then I'd go, and then the shows are shit, and I just ended up having a blast, and that was stupid.
That's the thing, though. As soon as the show's over, 11:30.
What is your expectation of? Yeah, what do you want
from it?
Yeah, what do you want out of this?
So the show is very personal. I wrote it after I had a drug-induced psychotic break when I was 21 years old. Took a lot of acid, and I got stuck in an acid trip for 2 months. And that's what the show's about.
Ooh. And so the lights I chose,
The lights are really, yeah.
really good. Didn't read the writer.
It's about a lot of other things like consciousness, liberation, and freedom, and what it means to be an artist reflecting the times in a fucked up society, or whatever this thing is called life. Is it a dream? That's your question. But yeah, snooze fest. It's a comedy, obviously, because that's hilarious. Mental health system. What?
Wow. So it's a bummer.
It's not a bummer.
It's a fucking bummer. Is
It's
there any
not
music
a bummer.
at
It's a
least?
happy ending. What? Is there any music? Yes, there is.
Can you give us a live clip?
Yeah.
This is it. All right.
Here we go.
Sell it to the Scots. I know some. I'm gonna tag the band Travis. Why does it always rain on me? Can you act a part of it?
Oh, I thought you wanted me to show the video.
No, I want you to do it right here, live.
Oh,
at Stereoknife Studios.
I see a blue butterfly. And the butterfly looks like my aunt. And my aunt says to me, "Why are you on a podcast with Brandon from Burning Man?"
I've never been there.
Brandon? Didn't you go to Burning Man with my aunt?
I've never been to Burning Man in my life.
It's all an illusion.
So you're just gonna gaslight a bunch of people in Scotland?
I'm gonna gaslight a lot of people in Scotland.
I don't know. I can get behind this. Okay, I didn't know you. What's the props?
Yes, I can show you some props.
Well, it brings up the obvious topic, Carrot Top.
Ooh,
Do you believe in Carrot Top?
no, what's that?
I believe he must have been a clown when he came up because he was out. Everyone's like Carrot Top, got to give him his props. But just the idea of having props.
I only have these because I'm in between moving. I didn't. I didn't like mean to.
I would like for everybody's got to see it. Yeah, she's in between moving her bubbles and 3 different kinds of Asian fans. And yeah, really important. Right? Usually, yeah.
What's cool is you don't really need venue. Like you don't need high production value.
No, that's really everybody can't believe that's not AI. Nobody can fucking believe it.
Yeah, no one really.
That's pretty sick.
I could show you a costume. This is what I wear for the first act.
Oh my god.
This is it.
All right, well. I've never.
I'm a really serious actor.
Peace.
Have you ever had a psychedelic experience where things didn't get a little sexy?
In my day and age, I think we thought we were like, let's really get to the bottom of stuff.
This character, she's on Molly, so that's different.
Oh, yeah.
This is like Molly. But no, yeah. I think I'm really curious. I'm really interested to see like who it resonates with because there's the people that come up to me after and are like, wow, like I had this experience on LSD. Like I also, was trying to decide the difference between imagination and pure delusion or belief in whatever bullshit philosophy shit that you and your friends were trying to figure out is like what me and my friends in my brain were probably trying to figure out.
Yeah.
But then there's a person who's like, doesn't know what they just saw and was like, I like that you took your clothes off.
An empty nest and empty heart. I passed the shops and the motor car.